runners. Today I'm going to be doing a 5x1k workout on the treadmill. We're just here at my local gym. This is a great workout for treadmills because you're basically just doing 5x1k intervals with a 2-minute float in between. So really easy to manage on the actual treadmill. So we're just going to hammer it out. Now the advantages of doing this on the treadmill is simply this. You can dial a pace in for your 1k and hold that pace. So for that whole 1k, your brain is just focused on keep that pace, keep that pace, keep that pace, as opposed to doing this outside where you're kind of like up and down and trying to keep looking at your watch and trying to hold that pace and you're pushing against. Now, upsides with treadmill training is that you can hold your pace. Downsides is it's soft underfoot. Now that may be an upside for some people, but it's actually a downside because if you go to do your race outside, you can actually start to hurt your hips and stuff. So a few things you've got to manage and work with. What I do is I tend to put this on about a 0.5% gradient just to manage the similarity to being outside. I would do this workout outside, but it's bucketing down with rain, and that is one of the advantages of doing it on the treadmill. So this workout is good for outside or treadmill. So let's get into it. Just going to do a quick warm up for 1k and then smash this. Getting close to it now. Now remember, I'll have music going because at the end of the day this is a treadmill, so sort of instead of staring at a red wall, get some music going. Push for the 1k and then straight off. Now most treadmills will have a button that you can just jump to the speed you want and then you can come straight back to your float. Remember, this is a 2-minute float. So the idea of this workout is to push at a 1k pace, between 1 and 5k pace. Because if you can do this between a 1 and 5k pace, and you take all the recoveries out, at the end of it, you could have done a 5k PB. The hard part is putting them all together without the recovery. So all up, it's just going to be 5k's of hard running, 1k warm up, 1k cool down, and then do 7k's with the float. Now with the float, if you're new, once again, you can just do the float as a walk on the treadmill. Try not to do it as a standing rest because it is 2 minutes. Only if you're really new. Alright, here we go, 40 meters. First 1k split done. 2 minutes for recovery. Oh, that was brutal. 4 more to go. Like I said, the good thing with the treadmill is you get that pace dialed in. Just got to keep getting your brain to tell your legs, come on, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. Other good thing is all the feedback's right in front of me, so I can see when I've got 400 meters. Okay, just 1 lap around the oval, 1 lap around the athletics track. Split number 2. Now second one should feel a little bit more comfortable at the same pace because your legs are all fired up, your heart rate's elevated. You've done one threshold and you've flushed out. Second one down. Heart rate is, for me, it's at 83%. With a 2-minute recovery, I'm trying to get that down about between 70 to 75%. We're at 79 now, so my idea is to get above as high over 80% as you can. But with 2-minute recovery, you want to come right back down under 80% as quick as possible. Try and flush out those legs. Let the acid dial out. Right, so I'm down to 73%. Alright. It's probably not going to get much lower than that. But that's the goal of these workouts. Up and then down. Flush out. Up, down. And you'll notice each time I'm pushing this, heart rate's just edging up a little bit higher. It's because I'm all warmed up. Now 45 seconds. Remember, this workout is all about recovery, recovery, recovery. Now, when you're first starting out, your recovery is probably taking ages to get down. So, do a walk. But as you get fitter, do more intervals, push your training longer, that recovery just comes like that. Up and then straight down. Alright, so give an instance, I'm at 65% and I'm running at a 10-minute, 10k per hour pace, 6-minute k for my recovery flow. Alright, here we go. And back to the 330. Alright. Interval 3 down. 3 down. 2 to go. Heart rate got up to 84%. It's dropping pretty quick now. Like I said, because the treadmill is holding my pace, it's one less thing I need to think about. I don't have to think about, am I holding my pace? I just need to think about, is my foot strike correct? My arm swing. So a big bonus of doing hard intervals or long intervals on a treadmill. Wouldn't recommend short intervals. Jumping off the treadmill is no good. Long intervals, you get to just focus on your form. Where's my shoulders, my arm swing, my foot strike? Am I leaning forward enough? So there's a lot of things we can do to perfect our form in our speed work. But when we're running outside, we're focused on the pace. Hold the pace, always looking at our watch for the pace. And that's all removed on a treadmill, so don't shy away from treadmill running to get your fitness up, but also work on your form. Oh, and I don't have to carry my drink. 20 seconds. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Got up to 90% on 90% heart rate on that interval. Oh, I started to feel like the heart skips beats. Like I said, on a treadmill, when things are like peaking out on you, you don't have to concern yourself with your pace. You just got to think, come on, keep those legs turned, Lee, and you get through it. Now, tip for beginners, if you are starting out on a treadmill, don't go all out pace. I mean, I've taken a couple of months of running on a treadmill to build up to this. Do something that you know you're comfortable with, and you're not going to go flying off the back of the treadmill. It's just silly. And each time you do a workout like this, you'll get more confident with the belt and everything that's happening underneath, and you can just kick it out. 45 seconds. One more 1K interval to go. And we knock this one on the head. Yeah. For me, this is the second hard workout for the day. Heart rate now, I've got 15 seconds to go. Heart rate's down from 90% down to 66%. That's the level of fitness. All right, here we go. Last one for interval. Let's get started. That's it. 5. 5 by 1k intervals done on the treadmill. Like I said, I used to hate the treadmill until I got injured. And then training on the treadmill is all I was able to do with an ankle injury because it's soft underfoot. Like I said, if all you ever do is treadmill training, you'll find it hard outside. So what you do is when you get close to a race, start doing a bit more of the training outside. But I've changed my mentality on treadmill. This, like I said during the workout, allows me to hold the pace I set myself to do for that workout on each split, and I can fully focus, stay focused on getting the leg turnover, but making sure my form is correct. Forefoot landing, correct under the center of gravity, arm swing, shoulder placement, hips. I can be thinking about that because I don't have to care about my pace because the belt's taken care of. See you on the next workout.